Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Ross. I'm a photographer and video maker from Northern Ireland. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So you're joining me on a pretty grey, overcast morning here at Orlock Point. This is where I made my first ever YouTube video, and I decided to come back here this morning to tell you something really exciting that I've been working on over the last few months. If you've been following my YouTube channel over the past year, you'll have seen me documenting my photography journey, making the switch from Canon to Fujifilm, making Fujifilm recipes, trying out lots of different lenses, and more recently, I've dipped my toe into shooting film photography, and I've made a few videos about that. Around May or June sort of time, I decided I wanted to spend the summer really focusing and getting better at shooting film. The summer for me is the busiest time with work, so I knew I was limited with the amount of time I would have to get out and shoot for myself. To combat that, I decided to set myself a little self-assignment so I could really focus on the little time that I had and shoot something worthwhile. And today I want to share with you what I shot over the summer. If you saw my last video, you'll have seen that I recently bought myself a set of 3 vintage Minolta ROKKOR lenses. In that video, I stuck them on my X-T4 and went out and tested them, took a few test shots. What I didn't say in that previous video was that the main reason I bought those lenses was so I could also buy a 35mm SLR Minolta body to stick them onto, load it up with film, and head out and shoot with 3 different focal lengths. So you might be wondering what body I decided to buy to fit those lenses onto. Any Minolta heads out there, you'll be surprised. I went for something dirt cheap. It was like under £30 for the body, which is cheaper than any of the lenses. The reason why I bought this camera, the Minolta SRT 100X, is because it is so basic. My main goal over the summer was to get better at film photography, so I felt like the camera that I was going to shoot with over the summer needed to be something that was fully manual so I could improve my shooting, but was super reliable. This thing is built like a tank. It's all metal and it has shutter speeds up to 1,000th of a second. The viewfinder's really clear and the metering works really well on this. It doesn't have aperture priority, it doesn't have shutter priority, any of the bells and whistles. It doesn't even have a self-timer, not that I would really use that. It's just a basic, reliable, really well-built beginner entry-level camera. I loved using it over the summer. So I had my 35mm SLR camera body. I had my 3 Minolta ROKKOR lenses. The next thing to decide was what film stock I was going to shoot my summer project on. And the film stock I decided on was one that I'd shot with already. It's Ilford's XP2 Super 400 film. It's a black and white film stock that can be processed using the C41 color processing, which makes it a little bit cheaper to get processed. So on to probably the most important question, what did I decide to shoot for my summer project, my get better at film photography self-assignment? Well, any spare time I had in July and August this year, I loaded my SRT 100X up with a roll of Ilford's XP2 expired film and headed down the road to try and capture a little slice of life in the summer of 2023 on the Ards Peninsula. I found the Ards Peninsula a really interesting subject to photograph. It's an area of contrast, so it's so close to the capital city of Belfast, but yet being a peninsula, it feels cut off or slightly isolated from the rest of the country, and that isolation for me can sometimes amplify the sense of community or culture or pride in an area. The Ards Peninsula is surrounded by sea, so on one side you've got the Irish Sea and on the other is Strangford Lough. So you've got Kirkcudbright, Grey Abbey, Portaferry, Cloughy, Ballyhalbert, Ballywalter and Malile, Donaghadee. I found it really interesting and rewarding to walk about the Ards Peninsula over the past few months with my film camera, looking for images that tell the story of the Ards Peninsula and in particular the contrasts that exist in this area. So there are a few people I want to thank for helping me get this project going. Number one is my wife and my daughter for giving me the time to get out and shoot and improve my film photography. Number two, I would like to thank the people of the Ards Peninsula. Every time I was out pretty much, I would bump into someone, whether it was a dog walker or someone in the local town, and I would explain my idea for the project, and everyone I spoke to thought that it was a really interesting concept. These photographs just capture my perspective of this area, things that I saw along the way that interested me, that I thought told the story of the Arch Peninsula. But there are so many more stories to be told, you know, portraits of people in this area, something I would definitely look into in the future. The third person I'd like to give thanks to is the team at Jack's Lab. If you're a film photographer in the UK and you're looking for a reliable film lab to develop and scan your images, look no further than Jack's Lab. The team are amazing. The rolls of expired XP2 that I shot on threw up a few issues, but the team at Jack's Lab were so informative with how I could shoot it better, and I've learned so much from them. So thank you so much to Jack's Lab. So there you go. I guess the only thing left to do is to show you some of the results from my summer project, my Get Better at Film Photography self-assignment. Here it is. Here's Life and Death on the Peninsula by Ross McConaughey. That's me. I'm back. I hope you enjoyed some of those photographs. Let me know, as always, in the comments below if you have any particular favorite ones. And if you want to check out basically every frame I shot for this project, you can head to my website. They're all on there. It's rossandhisjpegs.com. Or if you want to see my photographs in print, you can check out my photo zine. Yeah, I just decided to print out my favorite photographs from this project into a little zine. I think I'll maybe sell a few of these, so if there's any interest, let me know below, and yeah, might stick them on my website for you to buy. So yeah, if you're still watching this video, thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. This project has meant so much to me. It's the first photography project I've seen through from start to finish, you know, ending in a little printed magazine. I've got plans for lots more YouTube videos over the next few months, so stay tuned. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to my channel and all that nonsense. Yeah, have a great day. Thanks so much for watching, and see you soon.